Scotland, where we have links together to other European communities, let's make sure we keep those links really strong. We are Scots and Europeans. We will not forget that. Scotland may have stepped out of the EU for a while, but we will be back to stay sometime soon. Thanks. Wonderful people. Great to see you all here tonight. Thank you.
Great, thanks very much, Deirdre. Now we've got one or two more speakers, a brilliant singer, and another burst of Shore Alba, and then you can kind of go and do something else with yourself until 10 o'clock. So just to give you a kind of idea, there might be a little impromptu, I don't know, dancing or something at the front, but that's what's going to happen imminently. So our next speaker is the Minister for Europe in the Scottish Parliament behind us, Ben Macpherson.
Everybody, it's an absolute privilege to be with you here this evening in front of our Parliament, sharing a sense of togetherness on what is a sad and sombre night for many of us all around Scotland and around Europe. It's sad and sombre, but we're here in solidarity because we share values together, and we share values across the continent of Europe with our brothers and sisters, our partners and our friends.
That's right.
I've been in Brussels this week, and I tell you, the hands are open and the handshakes are warm. The minds are open and listening to our ideas. The hearts are open and empathetic about Scotland's position. And the door is open for us to go back just as soon as we achieve our independence. And part of that, my friends, is because they know that we are open. We are open to working with others on shared challenges and shared aspirations. They know that we are open to welcoming all of those who come here and make Scotland home, and we will support and be there for every EU national, every EU Scot who is here in our communities, and we deeply, deeply, deeply value all of their contributions and what they make up of our modern, intercultural, multicultural, forward-looking Scotland. And some of you here tonight are also perhaps here opening your mind to the idea of Scottish independence, maybe for the very first time. I know how that feels. I went through it myself. Some of you are losing your British identity at the moment because Britain has become a place that you no longer identify with. And I can tell you this, and I think the Yes movement here tonight will cheer so loudly when I say this. We are open and ready to welcome you, because we know that people are changing their minds, and we want to help you and to be encouraging of you to understand why we believe in Scottish independence, because we see it as the means to be part of something bigger in the European Union as an equal nation, and something bigger in the international community as a voice for greater social justice and peace. So Europe is open for us to come back. Scotland is open to do all we can to keep welcoming people here to our shores and into our communities. The Yes movement is open to new voices and new activists and new supporters, and open to answering your questions and reassuring you. But what's also opening tonight is a new chapter, because as the UK closes the door on Europe, we're ready to walk through a new door and join Europe as a partner, a friend and an equal member state. Full credit to you for being here tonight. Europe will keep a light on and we will keep a light burning of hope. EU, Scotland loves you and Scotland will come home. Thank you, have a good night and let's keep that hope alive.
Righty, we have our last speaker now, and it's kind of probably fitting in a way that she is taking up here at the end of the rally, because she's actually had to kind of fit herself into already a really awkward situation, because she was the SNP MEP who was in Brussels for just 4 days. And was kind of blocked actually from even getting there by you know who. So, can you have a big cheer please for Heather Anderson?
Thank you very much. I think I'm in the Guinness Book of Records for being the shortest serving MEP. Sorry, can people hear that? I think I'm in the Guinness Book of Records for being the shortest serving MEP. And I've got 4.5 hours to go. So I just wanted to say, I keep saying these are my first 4 days, not my last 4 days, because we will be back. And I just want to share with you the huge amount of warmth and emotion and friendship and openness right across the EU. Somebody interviewed me yesterday and said, oh, there were mixed emotions in the chamber, and you think, no, there was a small rump of rather mad people who were told to leave and take their flags with them, and there were 700 people with us singing Auld Lang Syne. So I think there's huge openness to Scotland. I was approached by at least 5 people who said, when can we take out Scottish nationality? Okay? So our job is to make sure we secure our nationhood and stand on our own 2 feet and rejoin that amazing network of, we deserve to be on the world stage and be part of that amazing network, and we will be back with them soon. Thank you very much.
Righty, our very patient final act, who should have actually been our first act when we had a wee bit of a kind of sound problem, has just hit another bit of a sound problem at the back, so that's a bit of a shame, eh? So I'm just wondering if the Shore Alba guys are kind of able to give us a one more tune to give him time to get his sound problem sorted. And when you look round, where are these guys when you need them, eh? I mean, they're pretty distinctive, they can't hide. There they are, they're coming, come on, give them a cheer. Shore Alba! No, did I even think about you asking for requests? No, I didn't. Have you got ideas of your own? You don't need any ideas, do you? Right, can you stand by for the Scotland the Brave set?
This is going to be a rally.
worry, it's just video.
Pilar, is that you?
When will we see your lights again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen and stood against proud Edward's army and sent him homewards to think again. The hills are bare now, and not a moon I heard from you. The winds are lost now, and we so dear again that stood against you. Proud Edward's army and sent him homewards to think again. The moons are bare now, and all the BBC and we a nation again that stood against proud Edward's army and sent him homewards to think I just hate
You're quite fucking cheating. Go for me.
Right, another big cheer for Sean Alba! Right, the man who was here before the stage was even put up, and who's been waiting patiently, then getting all the sound system problems sorted and everything, is an incredible singer. He's here to finish us off tonight. That's a rather bad way of putting it, isn't it? Yeah. He's here to lift your spirits. As if they could actually be raised any more by having this, just being bathed in everything that we know to be Scottish. It's fabulous. So, would you give a warm, warm welcome to Andrew Gordon?
Well, I suppose I better sing something fast then, since I've supposed to warm you up a wee bit. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the money for a bobby, and then I got a penny back to buy tobacco wee. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. Here's Solomon and David and very wicked lives, watching up the evening we other people's wives. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. The Britain's been for country with fights and rights and such, and me you've got me water and the next too bloody much. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. The country's in and off the mess, it's mortgaged to the hilt. If they get their way at Westminster, they tax your bloody kilt. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. The Queen was in the parlour, eating bread in hurry. Boris Johnson's in the counting house, fiddling Scotland's money. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. The Johnny, he's a nasty Johnny, he's not Bill. So all the purpose will be so when Scotland gets some real. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. And me you, and me you, and me you, my Johnny lad. I lost the bubble off my shin, me you, my Johnny lad. Thank you very much. So I'm going to sing you a song now. This is back to another Burns one. We've already had a couple of Burns songs tonight. This is the one they used for the opening of the building behind us, when Sheena Wellington sang it back then. And man to man, the whole world o'er, will brothers be, and all that. It's there for honest poverty that sings his head and all that. The coward slave we pass him by, what dare be poor for all that. For all that and all that, our trials obscure and all that. The rank is but the guineas stand, the man's the gout for all that. But though on him we fear we die, we're hard and grey and all that. He fills their silks and if they are white, a man's a man for all that. For all that and all that, it's things a show and all that. The honest man, the worshipper, it's king of men for all that. But let us pray that come it may, and come it may for all that. And so what, all shall bear the grave for all that. For all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that. man demand the whole world o'er. Well, brothers, be but all that's, but all that's and all that. It's the old battles, those days are over. Hatred corrupts and friendships refine. Let the Scots be a nation that's proud of their heritage, united in a future and a heart to forgive. And let us be rid of those bigots and fools who will not let Scotland live and let live. Let us govern our nation wisely and fairly. Let each man and woman work with a will, and Scotland will flourish, secure in the knowledge that we reap our own harvest and bring our own till. And let us be known for our kind hospitality, a man and his openly offered friend. A hard-working people, proud and unbending, Scotland will thrive and win out in the end. Scotland will flourish by the sweat of our labour, the strength of our will and the force of our mind. Forget the old battles, those days are over. Hatred corrupts and friendships refine. And let us be known for our kind hospitality, a hand in his openly offered a friend. A hard-working people, bending, Scotland will thrive and win out in the end. Thank you very much. So I've been asked to do just one more song, and I'm trying.
More, yes? Yeah, more.
Okay. More. Apparently.
Three more, yeah? Yes.
Three more. Do you want to hear a beautiful song about the Spanish Civil War then?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do any slow ones, but this is such a fantastic song. It was introduced to me by my friend Ewan Johnson, who I play with. And it's a song written by a guy called Ray. And it's all about a young man who's leaving his home in Hamilton to go over to National Brigades. I gave him a hug and I gave him a smile. Asked the man, and he lifted me over the turnstile, and I waved my red banner, and I heard the crowds roar, and I'll always remember it's fit for no war. Thank you very much. So let's get you all singing along again. I'm sure from all the videos I've seen and from the events that I've been at, this is one of the popular ones at these rallies. It's a song written by Dougie MacLean. Said, I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. In these last few days I have been afraid that I might drift away. And I've been telling old stories and singing songs, and made me think about where I came from. Now that's the reason why I seem so far away. you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and I'm going. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. 'Cause Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Moved and I've kept on moving. I've proved the points that I needed proved, and I've lost the friends that I needed losing, and others are the way. I have kissed the ladies and let them crying. I've stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled high with conscience flying somewhere with the wind. Now let me tell you that I love you, but I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, and I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. 'Cause Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, the flames I couldn't get any higher, how withered now they're gone. But I'm steady thinking, my will is clear, and I know what I must do tomorrow. When the hands are shaking, when the kisses flow, and I must disappear. Now let me tell you that I love you, but I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. 'Cause Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Thank you very much, everyone. Well done on turning out for such a fantastic turnout for tonight, to show our appreciation to Mike and Leslie for organising the event. Big round of applause to the sound guys who have battled against the odds tonight to make it all happen. Do I need to thank anyone else? Thanks to all of you guys. I'm going to finish this off with a Robbie Burns song again. This is the standard song that I finish off a night with normally. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your thoughts I will proclaim. Your doctrines I won't blame. You will hear, you will hear. Your doctrines I won't blame. You will hear. That's when buddies are wrong, by the law, by the law. That's when buddies are wrong, by the law. That's when buddies are wrong, I started out as wrong. Come on a strong, body draw, body draw. Come on a strong, body draw. The Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. The Jacobites by name, lend an ear. The Jacobites by name, your thoughts I will proclaim. Your actions I must blame. You will hear, you will hear. Your actions I must blame. You will hear. What makes it always strike in the bar, in the bar? What makes it always strike in the bar? What makes it always strike to whet the assassin's knife? What made it strike, buddy, what, buddy, what? What made it strike, buddy, what? It jacobite my name, like the year, like the year. It jacobite my name, like the year. It jacobite my name, the impossible to bring. Get up since I'm a thing, you will hear, you will hear. Get up since I'm a thing, you will hear. The lake streams alone in the States, in the States. The lake streams alone in the States. The lake streams alone until the rising sun, and leave a man and run into his fate, to his fate. And leave a man and run into his fate. Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Jacobites by name, the impossible to claim. Get up since I'm a thing, you will hear, you will hear. Get up since I'm a thing, you will hear. It Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. It Jacobites by name, lend an ear. It Jacobites by name, the impossible to claim. Get up since I'm a thing, you will hear, you will hear. Since I'm on plane, you will hear. Get very folks, good night, cheers!
Well, that was well worth waiting for, eh? Another hand for Andrew. I love that song, I think we all did, about the Spanish Civil War. And some of you may have heard today that some MEP had suggested Scotland should just watch it. If we keep supporting the Catalans, we'll have a bit of a problem when it comes to the EU. I don't think any of us are going anywhere on that. We support Catalans' right to self-determination. We're going to do this our way. We're going to do it with heart. We're going to do it with authenticity, with sincerity, with connection, with music, with dance, and with everything that makes us a Scottish people. So, can I just finish by thanking people? I know this is kind of often the boring bit, but by gum, there's been a lot that's got into this. First of all, you. This is quite an important thing, because this was not organised by a political party or by the all under one banner. Great, great guys. But actually, hold your breath, this was organised by people from Edinburgh. And the march in Inverness last weekend was organised by people from Inverness. And it would be a lovely thing if the media who are here, and thank you media for coming, because there are media from all sorts of foreign countries here, and the BBC, and STV, and Channel 4, and Channel 5. But they're here because of you. And they're here because they know that Brexit is the harbinger of the breakup of the Union. But it's important that the media know that as well as a Scottish Parliament, as well as the SNP, as well as the Greens, who've been holding another brilliant rally in Glasgow tonight, there is massive people power in Scotland behind independence. And if we had only had the wherewithal, wouldn't it have been great if we could have had a big screen behind us, waving along in the wind and bursting every form of battery behind me, that could have shown us the folk in Arran, in Kirriemuir, in Aberdeen, in Stirling. Because this is spontaneous people power that we're witnessing now. And that matters massively, because movements don't grow from the top down, they grow from the bottom up. So thank you to the Scottish Independence Foundation, who paid for the stage so you can even see us, and our sound equipment. Thank you to the sound guys, whose company I wrote down too small to be able to see what the name is, but they've done a fantastic job. Thanks to Indy Live, who've been live streaming this, as they always do. And if you can ever contribute to their crowdfunder, these are the guys who are showing Scotland what civic society's about, well beyond even independence. They're fantastic. Obviously, big thanks to the Edinburgh Yes Hub and Mike Blackshaw. I'm glad you cheered. There's a bucket. Right, seriously, would someone come and take this bucket? I know this is a bit about Dave Morris, come here, I can see you. Come on, come here. It's not Dave Morris, apologies. Right, would somebody come and take this out of my hand, right? And put it round, if you will. There's other buckets going round. All the people who have turned up here tonight, all the musicians and all the speakers, well, all the musicians have been volunteers, and they've come here in their own time, including the extraordinary Shore Alba and Andrew that we've just heard. So please give them another big round of applause. I have now been able to read my writing. Dynamic live events, our fabulous sound team. I'm sure I'll have forgotten to thank somebody else, because it always happens. Anything obvious? The speakers, I think I've thanked them already, and the lasses who've been gallantly holding up their sign. I'm also requested to thank the no voters who are open to independence, who are standing here now. So, we're going to draw this part of the night to a close. I know there's been a lot of things said here tonight, and it's an extraordinary thing that an institution, who'd have ever thought the EU? I heard last night on the wireless on Radio Scotland, someone had emailed into the Brian Burnett show, and it was the theme of the night was pin-ups on your wall. And this lassie had got a map of the EU on her wall. That was her pin-up. Well, God love her for being able to translate something that's quite a dry institutional thing into what it really is for us. This is not just about trade, though that matters. This is actually a cultural and an emotional thing now. And it's a thing about solidarity with folk being regarded as other, which we simply will not tolerate in the new Scotland. I was in Brussels last week for the final ever press trip to Brussels, organised by the Scotland office of the EU Commission in Britain. None of the other offices sent anyone. And the thing that stuck in my mind, and there's lots you can chuck at the EU, it's not perfect, not by a long shot. But the guiding principle of the new Commission President is this. She said in her opening address, a European is someone who believes in social protection. Now, quite honestly, that combined with the emphasis on a Green New Deal for Europe, that does it for me, and it distinguishes with the kind of wreckage that we get from Boris Johnson's government in terms of a benefit system that really is not fit for purpose, but we must live with and mitigate. So, enough talking for tonight. I hope I've thanked everyone. The main thing is you, because we took a flyer on this. We didn't know you'd come, and you did. So, thank you once again. Who here are European citizens? Thank you for that. 10 o'clock, if you want to get back here, Lorna Slater will be speaking from the Greens. The Edinburgh for Europe organisation will be running the show. There's going to be some tremendous light display that I'm not going to reveal because it would spoil it. and there's going to be a candlelit vigil. So that gives you a bit of time to go and do whatever you need to do. But for now, thank you very much for your attention, your support, and the kind of love that's coming this way.
Right, I have a feeling this microphone I'm holding isn't actually working on this stream. I took three streams to get over all the stuff. You only missed a wee bit in between each one of them. I was delighted actually to get such good internet coverage here in Holyrood, which is notoriously not great for internet coverage. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm glad I caught most of it, just for those 2 little bits that the signal dropped. I got another wee camera to do offline coverage, so I've got the last 47 minutes in its entirety. Right, so I'll be back again, all being well, at 10 o'clock. Thanks very much.